Hey guys, it's BendyPenguin64. Welcome back to Crash Bandicoot. In the last episode, we went back to a bunch of levels that we left behind and we got the gems that they were hiding. So yeah, our quest is finished. We now have every single gem in the entire game. Apart from one. Yep, the time has come. The apocalypse has happened. Judgment Day is upon us. The end of the world is nigh. It's time to return to Native Fortress. I've been looking forward to this. Okay, you know what, no, we shouldn't be too hasty to assume the worst, because of course, we've been through many trials and tribulations following this level. Like, we've seen many bosses, we've got many other gems in the process. Like, this game has brought us to our knees, well, my knees, technically, because you guys are just watching it, but hey, to be fair, like, I don't know, you've been suffering along with me, assuming that you've been watching the whole Let's Play, in which case, thank you very much for being there to provide moral support, but yeah, anyway, we've been through many trials and tribulations, so hopefully that's toughened us up a bit for the road ahead. So now we're going back to Native Fortress. Hopefully it's not as bad as I remember it. Hopefully it's going to go okay, like, you know, maybe the first time I was just having a bad day. But to be fair, it's the only stage in the entire game where I got a game over, I think. Like, I'm pretty sure that this was the only level where I've got a game over so far. So yeah, not looking forward to the triumphant return. Or hopefully it's going to be a triumphant return, but yeah, right. Let's see. I want to take this a bit slow, so I don't want to go jumping the gun anywhere. We want to make sure that the candles are out and the spiky things aren't going to go off and the monkeys aren't going to roll us to death. So, oh wait, hang on, I remember this. Oh, okay, that's not too bad actually. Just jump off of the islander's head and it's all good. Okay then. Right. Let's see, I can't remember if this is anything like the Great Gate, where there was a little, like, extra section of the level after you've gotten past the portal. Yeah, I can't quite remember. Like, I know that we need the red gem for this, so yeah, I think, if I recall correctly, there's a little extra part of the level where it takes us up into the sky, which is actually pretty cool, but I can't remember how long the section of the level is. Like, hopefully it's just I don't know, hopefully there's only like 5 boxes or so and like it doesn't take too long to get through. And I don't really need these lives, so I'm not going to get greedy. I'm going to let the TNT go off. There we go, no harm, no trouble caused. Right, you die now, thank you very much. Right, I can't remember, like, how long is this level actually? Because I think at this point we should be about halfway through, from what I remember, I think. But yeah, to be fair, the second half of this level is bloody horrendous, so no, it doesn't help that much. And wait, if I remember correctly, there's an Aku Aku mask around here somewhere. I think, yep, there it is. And I'm most definitely taking it, because you can never be too careful in this place. Oh, damn it. Oh, okay, that could have gone very badly. And oh, what? 4 of them stacked on top of each other. Although, to be fair, I really should have noticed that sooner. I can't believe I didn't catch on to that earlier. But yeah, we got 4 of these things stacked on top of each other. Yeah, I remember complaining about this the first time that we saw them in, like, episode 1 or something. Good God, that feels like so long ago. Wow, we've really come up in the world, haven't we? We've really moved up, haven't we? We've come a long way, but still, we've got a job to do. Right, okay. Oh wait, hang on, I remember now. There's another one of these platforms leading into the background, and I can't quite remember. Does this cut us off from any other boxes? I don't think it does. I think it's just a straight port and there's no boxes to worry about. I'm going to hope that that's the case, because, you know, that's a load off my mind. So, wait, hang on. Oh, wait, hang on, the other platforms here. Sorry, I didn't notice for a second. Sorry about that, game. I wasn't paying enough attention. Right, careful. Actually, you know what? No, I'm playing this wrong. I shouldn't be jumping high on these candles, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, they elevate you pretty high enough already, so you don't really need the extra boost. So I should keep that in mind, so that, oh, careful, oh, there we go. Although if it's only one candle on its own, then sometimes the extra boost is a good idea. Oh, there we go. And ow, I really should have avoided that, that was my fault. Oh wow, there's the red gem platforms already. Right, careful. Oh crap, oh, that was close, nearly fell through the gap. Okay, right, here we go. It does take us up to the sky, and we get a really nice view of Cortex's island over there, and a tree as well. Like, what is that tree actually? Have we actually seen that in a level? Oh, you know what? Maybe that's the tree where Torna is. Because, of course, in Torna's bonus rounds, she's up in the treetops. So that's a pretty cool little visual detail. And I believe that here we do want to pay attention to the clouds, because it's very faint, but there are little partings, if that's the right word. There's little gaps between the clouds, but because the clouds are kind of smoky, they kind of blend in with each other and it gets a bit confusing. Okay, bunch of bouncy boxes. This is going to be the most tedious thing, so I guess now it's just... Okay, we're going to play this Metal Gear Solid style. Just put the controller down on the floor and watch the magic happen. Yeah. Alright, oh, there's a life at the top though, although 36 lives, and it's going to be 37 in a second. Yeah, there you go, 37 lives. I really don't need an extra one, in which case... Maybe I should just be spinning these things. Nah, you know what, I might as well let nature take its course. I've been waiting for too long. And now that I think about it, I really hope that that wasn't too disorienting for you guys, just watching Crash jump up and down so often. So, yeah, sorry about that. Wait, this should be it. Oh, that was close. Okay, that could have gone so sour. I wasn't quite sure, like, where the gap was that would take me safely back down to where I was. Oh, crap. Oh, okay, we still got Aku Aku with us. That is good. Oh, no, there's another platform leading into the background. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a life. Nothing there. It's just a life. That was kind of a waste, but... Oh, I'm afraid of going back into the foreground, like, too far and falling off the edge. Oh, that was close. Okay, and if I recall, this should actually be the, this should be the end of the level, in which case I'm going to pray that I didn't miss any boxes along the way, because if I did, there'll be trouble, and 4 more lives for the road. Okay, game, you're being very generous today, although, to be fair, I kind of helped myself already at the start of this video. Well, I didn't actually record myself doing it, but I went back to Castle Machinery just to grind up on lives. Well, can you really consider it grinding when the game is just handing it to you? Because, of course, in Castle Machinery, 5 of them, come on. You're really rubbing it in. But, what was I saying? Yeah, like, when the game hands it to you, like at the start of Castle Machinery, there's a shortcut with a green gem. Like, if you have the green gem, then that level's a piece of cake. And also, you've got all those lives in the shortcut. So, yeah, the game's just handing it to you on a silver platter. So, can you really consider it grinding? Because, like, you know, the whole point of... It's called grinding because you don't want to do it. Yeah, like, it's just kind of boring and tedious. But, yeah, in the case of those lives in Castle Machinery, there you go, just walk to the right, win. Okay, come on, don't let me down, don't make a mug out of me, thank God. That was phenomenal, that was a great run. Okay, I was so afraid of returning to that level, and we actually did half decently. What am I saying? We did brilliantly. We got a perfect score on the first try. We only got hit once. There we go, sorted. That is every single gem in the entire game. In which case, yeah, I'll save that here, why not? Okay, there we go. So, yeah, every single gem, every single key, all that remains now is the last 2 levels. So, yeah, this is it. We're well on course to finishing in this episode. So, yeah, I guess my prediction from, like, episode 7, I think it was. Yeah, I guess my prediction was bang on. Episode 15 was the finishing point. Wow, it's gone by really quickly. Like, this is going to be one of my shorter LPs. In fact, now that I think about it, I think the shortest right now, like, I think before this game, the shortest LP I ever did was, oh no, we don't want to progress just yet. That's the final boss. What was I saying? Yeah, I think the shortest game I did before this one was Cave Story, but now tied for shortest LP. But you know what? It was fun while it lasted. There was a lot of rage, but I did enjoy this game. It is fun. So anyway, before we progress to the final boss, I think we want to go to the Great Hall. I can't remember what happens here, but yeah, it gives us a portal right off the bat, but we don't want to go for that. We want to follow the Trail of White Gems. And I can't remember if, if there's also some coloured gem paths, but yeah, I think you just need all the white gems. And yeah, they're still giving us tricky platforming sections. So yeah, even though this is a pretty simple level with the portal being right at the start, yeah, you still got to work to get the true, the true ending. And we have a really cool looking portrait of Torna right there. In which case, isn't this supposed to be Cortex's castle? So I guess Cortex... Ow, that was terrible. So yeah, there's a really cool looking portrait of Torna. I'm not sure if Cortex put that up there himself. Like, he might have done, I don't know, maybe he was a big fan of Pamela Anderson or something and it's just a happy coincidence, like, oh wait, this female Bandicoot just happens to look like Pamela Anderson. Which makes sense because, of course, like I said this before, Torna was actually based on like Pamela Anderson. Yeah, pretty interesting bit of trivia. But yeah, I don't know, maybe Torna convinced him to do some redecorating or something. But either way, that doesn't matter. Right now I want to be a bit careful. Watch it. Oh, okay. Oh, what is... Wait a minute. Hang on a second. This is the path to the true ending, but I want to fight the final boss first, don't I? Should I? You know what? Yeah, I will. I'll fight the final boss first, just so that we can see, like, how the game was supposed to end before 100%. Then we'll get the true ending, because I want to make sure that Cortex gets his comeuppance for meddling with my girlfriend. So yeah, we'll take him out, then we'll get to the true ending. So anyway, here we go. The time has come. And I'm pretty sure that he wasn't allowed to use the word damn in this game, so they had to change it to Dawn. I think that's how it works. I don't know. I seem to remember hearing something about that. Not quite sure. I might be thinking of a different game, actually. But yeah, this boss, pretty simple. So the way that this works, yeah, we just want to avoid his bullets. The blue ones go across the screen, and the purple ones just, like, go for you, and that's it. And wow, I'm doing horribly. I've gotten hit twice already. But yeah, the way that this works is... What? That's embarrassing. At least I got 43 attempts. But what was I saying? Yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, we want to strike back at the green bullets that he sends at us. So yeah, it's pretty simple. So shouldn't be too much trouble. Yeah, just try to avoid everything. And yeah, pretty anticlimactic final boss. Well, I don't know, like the boss itself is pretty simple. Like, although, to be fair, a lot of people say that about Crash Bandicoot 2's final boss, and I thought that was actually really difficult when I was a kid. But, yeah, at least we get a really, really nice view, because, of course, like, look at that, there's a burning lab over there, and it looks really cool. So, like, I'm not going to complain about that. And, oh, yeah, this is where his attacks get a bit trickier. And, yep, there it is. I thought so. Fired a green gem right there, and, oh, the balls are getting bigger. That's pretty cool. Please forget that I said that. I didn't intend for that to come out like that. Although, to be fair, it was my dirty mind that kind of, turned it into an innuendo. But anyway, yeah, this is where it gets a bit trickier. He's going to start firing more rapidly. And oh, okay, last one was really easy. He's going down. There it is. Cortex is down for the count. And Crash does his epic pose one last time and his face is cut off. That's kind of saddening. Oh, I'm sorry, Crash. I didn't mean to do that to you. Oh, well, it's okay. So there we go. There's Torna right there. That's, yeah, okay. So, Cortex is down, the lab's burning, and I have no idea what happened to Brio. In fact, isn't he still in there? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Like, Brio turns into the Hulk, we knocked him out. He's probably still in the lab. So, he's probably being burnt to a crisp right now, although... nah, he does survive for Crash too, so he probably got out. In which case, good on you, Brio. But, okay, that's it. That's Crash Bandicoot. And, oh, interesting fact right there. If I recall, Morgan was actually the name of Naughty Dog's dog. Yeah, who unfortunately passed away, like, while they were working on one of their other games. So there's actually a little, what do I want to call it? There's a little memorial to him in, like, a couple of the Jak and Daxter games, which I thought was pretty interesting. But, yeah, anyway, that is Crash Bandicoot. And yeah, there is actually going to be a second credits that were... Well, I'm not going to show the second credits because one is enough. But I might as well let these run while I'm giving my final thoughts. This is a pretty fun game. I did enjoy it. And I will say now, this game brought me to my knees. It really did. There was a lot of rage, and yeah, I think this was probably one of my most rage-filled Let's Plays. I think. Well, Cave Story had a lot of rage as well. Yeah, it just goes to show it's the shorter games that get the most rage out of me, isn't it? But, yeah, there was a lot of rage, and I swear that there was a bunch of glitches here that I swear I've never seen before. But you know what? It's okay. I'll let it slide, because, like, when this game wasn't bringing me to my knees, it was still fun. Like, you could make an argument that this game hasn't aged particularly well. Well, it kind of has. Like, it's a bit like Ratchet and Clank, actually, to be honest. Like, it's a bit like Ratchet and Clank, where you can tell this was the first attempt at a series. And I'm just going to load this so that we can get to the true ending. Yeah, you can tell that this was the first attempt at the series. Wait, hang on. Where is it? There it is, that's the one we're looking for. You can tell this was the first attempt because this is before they refined the gameplay and added so much more. But you know what? On its own, this is still a fun game. It does still hold up pretty well. Possibly not as aged as well as it could have, of course, in comparison to its successors, but on its own, it's still a fun game. And you know what? I've already shown this precise platforming, so should I cut ahead? Probably. Yeah, you know what? It's only about 30 seconds long, but I might as well, so I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, here we go. Here's the curtain, and there's Torna on a fancy bird. Wait a minute. That's the bird from Slippery Climb that kept crushing my game. Torna, you betrayed me. You're sleeping with the enemy here, or not sleeping in, but at least, I don't know, probably stroking his feathers a little. No, don't lie to me. I know what you were doing back behind that curtain. Getting friendly with the bird that made my life a living hell. Cheers for that. Yeah, good thing that Torna never appeared again. Actually, she did, but not as Crash's girlfriend. Good riddance. Anyway, here we get some epilogues that I've not been reading. Papu sold the ruins of Castle Cortex to a resort developer. He then used the proceeds to open a big and tall shop on the island. Okay, I wasn't sure if I had to skip these, but meh. Okay, after intense therapy and 8 years of higher education... 8 years? You're a maniac. Dr. Roo went on to write the well-received book Through the Eye of the Vortex. Oh, what? Now you're skipping it quickly. Okay, thanks for that. Didn't get to finish that one. Someone slammed a door downstairs. Koala Kong moved to Hollywood and landed a motion picture deal with Universal Proportions. Oh, of Universal Proportions, sorry. Currently, he's working with a speech therapist to improve his diction. I thought that was a Universal Studios plug, but no, not quite. And there's people talking outside my room, sorry about that. What else? Pinstripe moved to Chicago, where he now owns and operates a City Hyde Sanitation company. What is that? He's saving money for his upcoming gubernatorial campaign. What? I don't understand that word at all. Although maybe it's common terminology and I'm just stupid. After the disappearance of his mentor, Dr. Nitrous Brio rediscovered his first love, tending bar. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. And last but not least, where are you? Where's the big man himself? Where is he? The world has heard nothing more of Cortex since Crash foiled his plans. Getting up close and personal, cheers. But evil geniuses are harder to squash than cockroaches. It's true. It's true. So now we get the epic finale and the bird is still with us. Can I push Torna off? She's betrayed me. I don't want to see her again. Okay, anyway, to continue what I was saying before, yeah, what was I saying actually? Yeah, it's very clear that this was the first attempt at a new series, because this is before they actually got into like refining the gameplay, adding some new stuff. So compared to its successors, the games that came after it, Crash Bandicoot might not have aged perfectly, but on its own, it is still fun. There's a lot of rage. Like, if you want to play this game to 100%, you can expect a lot of rage. Like, this is one of those games where playing it on its own is pretty simple, but if you want to get 100%, you do need to work for it. And you know what? I did enjoy my time with it. There was a lot of rage, there was a lot of ranting, but you know what? Even though this game did make me very angry, I'm glad that I got to play it again, because it is still fun. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So, yeah, while that bird is flapping about and Crash couldn't look happier and Torna's got kind of a creepy smile painted across her face, okay, I guess that's all there is to it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.